Hello, welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I did a video. It's been a long time. In the past couple of days, I've been basically maybe busy, um, and I know it's between that. Anyway, point being is that what I'm trying to say is that uh, we are going to get started with this reading. Um, So anyway, about the Ace of Diamonds represents Taurus, Virgo, and I think it's Capricorn. I think, or I think it would be. Yeah. Anyway, the point being is that um, it's that. Okay. Um, I think that's yeah, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. I got that out of the way. And like, if you have any questions or comments, then let me know. Um, and that's how it is. So if you have anything that you just want to know, um, basically that's how it is. And I hope that everything will be okay. Um, this is how it's going to be for the next little while, and I hope that everything will be good. So I hope that everyone will understand this. And I hope I don't want to be so slow, but I think I am. This is how it's going to be. Right, so today we are going to do this. Showing something is between the 21st to the 4th of February. And I'm trying to do all signs, but it's how it is. That everything will be okay. Alright. Alright, so we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. Right. So we have this is the Ace of Wands is upright. Strength Tower is upright. Magician is reversed. Interesting. And the Three of Wands reversed. See, there's something going on here in this picture. We are trying to figure this out. I know that you have strength, but you're trying to decide of what is this. There's something going on in this picture. I don't know why I did a 4-card spread, but I think I did. Okay, there's something going on here. There is something going on. I just don't know what. There are times like these, you're trying to put this into perspective. Like the Ace of Swords, you have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. With the Ace of Diamonds that's in this reading as well. And there's something going on. There's something. Like there's something going on in this reading, and I know why. Like there's something, and I know Exactly, like the eight, like, I mean, like the magician reversed. The magician is somewhere. Oh yeah, the magician is reversed. It says, you're discovering what you wish to manifest without taking action, but yet you're uncertain if you have the tools you need. Let the universe work out how well you focus on the want. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Because you have strength in this card. Strength is the more better that you have strength. Now the three of wands reversed that I'm going to see in this picture. There's something going on here. You're playing it safe but limiting your growth potential by doing so. What is holding you back? It's time to spread your wings and fly. Yeah, you have to spread your wings and fly. You have to like maybe leave the nest. Maybe you have saying, okay, I don't know, I'm going to do something. I might as well put that in question. Um, because exactly how. Like I don't know how to predict this, but you just have to believe and you have to like understand how this is going to take you throughout the day. It's that simple. Because we have to believe in our own selves that we can do this. We can just have to have our own situation here and say, okay, I got this. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Exactly the same way. Because when I look at those cards, so we have the Ace of Diamonds here for. See, if I do that, I'm going to say, what's the opposite of the Magician that is reversed? Tell me something that would be like a number and like a number card that is the opposite of the air signs. So we have that, that, and that. It's actually the same, but I'm going to do this smudge, and then we're going to do this as well. Exactly the same. So we have the Queen of Swords is upright. Five of Swords is upright. Interesting. Wow, Eight of Swords is upright. What the frick? And then the Hermit. You're not focusing like okay, the Hermit card represents the soulmate, but you're not having a soulmate. You're having all these fightings. You're always having conflict. You always have a battle. Like what the heck is going on here? You have to put yourself into perspective. Exactly the same. Exactly how I predict this. But you do not eventually see it as one way or another. It's just that simple. Because it's like, see, imagine this. This is you, this is them, right? Exactly the same. Only you're not doing it. You're thinking, dang it, I forgot to do this. I forgot. See what I mean? Yes. This is how you have to put yourself in one way or another way. That's basically it. But your true self is exactly the same, only different. Because when we get into a whole dynamic of here, we would like to say, what on earth is this? Or what the F is going on? That is simple as that. This is why that this is very, very substantial. This is very Very significant reading. That's all I'm going to say. And this is how it is. Like, I don't know what to say here. It's because you have two reverse cards. And I know exactly how the outcome is. Like, here, I'll try to do it this way, and I'll try to do it this way. Let's see. What's the opposite of the magician? Tell me something. Not one, but something that would be good for that one. See, you have the Six of Wands reversed. Okay, and then what's the opposite? What's the opposite of that Hermit card? The Three of Pentacles. See, this is why you have Earth energy, you have air energy. You know, there's something wild in this picture. Because see how I'm saying that? Like, you know, this is how it is. Like, this is why you have to see a bigger picture. You have to engage the momentum. But you don't see it as that way. Exactly how it is. Exactly how it is. Because when I look at this and think, okay, we got this. Really? Do you got this? I don't think so. You don't. Because the point being is that when I'm trying to move these cards over here, we're trying to find one last that will fit in the middle. And I'm going to try to use that. Tell me something that represents the middle. See? See? The temperance. The temperance is reversed. Okay? Like, you're not... This is between, you know, like, this is you, this is them. You know, if you want to switch energies, you certainly can. But it means that when I look at the temperance card reversed, center yourself and come back into alignment with who you really are. Focus on your own inner peace, not what's going around you. Yeah, so you have to center yourself, who you really are. Focus on your inner peace, not what's going on around you. Yeah, yeah, you know? So that's what you have to do. You have to focus. It could be your career, it could be your, you know, anything that represents that. But you decide, air signs and earth signs. You need to do it together. You have to be better of that. There's no way of shame of knowing what to do. It's it's you decide. It's you how you interpret it. That's what it is. Exactly how you can do this. Exactly. Right? Because when I move this card, we have more than that. But let's see what the opposite of the temperance card. What's the opposite of the temperance card? See, the Ten Swords. Yeah, so basically, you know, exactly the same way. Like, you know, the Ten of Swords, there's, you know, there's the Eight of Swords, there's the Five of Swords, there's the Queen of Swords. Like, all these things are just, it could be bothering you. Maybe you have a fight with somebody. Maybe you just want to say, knock it off, leave me alone. You know, this is how it is. Like, let me read you the Ten of Swords. Let me read the Ten of Swords. Okay, Ten of Swords upright. It says, you're experiencing a traumatic or sudden ending that is tearing you apart. But on the positive side, this ending is creating the space for new opportunities to emerge. That's what you have to do. You have to wait for new opportunities to emerge. That's what you have to do. Because when you have a sudden ending tearing you apart, you have to decide saying, okay, I got this. Because you're not looking at the reversed hermit, because you're not looking for a soulmate. You already got yourself good, because we have one, two, three, four, five reverse cards. Oh, wait, hang on. One, two, three, four, five reverse cards. One, two, three, four, five, six upright cards. So it's basically that's like 11 cards actually. That's a not that's a whole fiasco reading. But as you can see, you know, when you have the Queen of Swords, that's what you have, the feminine energy. That's what you have. But when you look at this energy, it's like there's something gone down the road, and you're not looking through a very protective way, right? Exactly, right? We need to do better than this. That's what you have to do. You have to look at it at an inner peace. You know, just have peace because it will be with you. Exactly the same. Like know your truth, right? But don't act like you're being mean or you're being selfish or you don't know what to do. It's your decision, not mine. It wasn't my decision. It's your decision, right? But don't overreact. Don't say, I'm not worried about enough, or I did something bad, or exactly, exactly. Because you have conflict. You're not happy. And then when I look at this, you're not happy. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You're not happy. Even earth signs, right? Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. You're not happy. You need to be happy. You need to be happy as much as you can. Exactly the same way. Just saying, because I believe it is. Like just exactly the same. And you got this. You do. But just it's in the cards, right? It's in the cards. When I see reverse cards, they are negative cards, and I don't want negative cards. I want upright cards. But it's not going your way, it's not going my way. That's how it is. What's the next on our list? This card is in the reading as well, but we're going to put it there. Right, and we're going to do that again. So we have Nine of Swords is upright. That card reach first. Interesting. Three of Cups is reversed. And the Two of Pentacles. Someone's balancing, someone is having anxiety, not okay. So we have earth and air energy again. Something's wrong with this picture. I don't see it that way. What's the opposite of air and earth energy? Who's against them? Oh, wow. Those two are, you know. So we have the Ten of Wands, Four of Cups is reversed, Five of Swords, or Seven of Swords, and the Chariot is reversed. See, we have fire, we have earth, we have air. It's like nine zodiac signs. And I'm not going to count this, but I'm going to say we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's like 9 zodiac signs. Yeah, it is. Like it's just the same, but it's a different reading here because someone's balancing two things at once. Someone's having anxiety, I can tell, and it's like there's always something between conflict and like there's you need to have enough with it. Fire signs, air signs, earth signs, you need to pick up the pace. You need to like almost like back off, but you don't. You have to like enjoy yourself that you can do this as much as you can, but I could say energies will switch, but how would they? How would they switch? It like you aren't paying attention. You're doing something wrong. Like absolutely. You're doing something wrong. And I don't know what to do. I don't know how to think about this. It's exactly the same, with different energies. What's the opposite of the Chariot? What's the opposite of the Nine of Swords? Yeah, so you have Strength that's reversed. And then you're pointing to heaven and you're pointing to earth. Because you're like the magician. Like what is up with you? Like I like this reading, but it's like there is so much in this picture. There's so much. And what you can see is a way of knowing what to do. Expect the feeling of it. Like, what's the opposite of the chariot card? And I'll put it right on top of the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Like, what the frick? You are trying to do your best. But you're having all these stuff that, oh, I can't do it anymore. I'm really like, geez Louise. Like, it's not my name that says that, but are you trying to have a wake up call? Are you trying to do your own thing? As a matter of fact, are you doing this as a way of knowing what to do? Like, it's just absolutely of the reading. Absolutely. Because the reading is just, it's just like different reading. Like, look at this. You have, let me try to do this. You have like, how many upright cards and how many reverse cards? Even though I'll try to do this one as well, but let's see before I count that. What's the opposite of the Ten of Swords? Page of Pentacles. Interesting in that reading as well. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. Okay, we have fire, we have earth, we have air, we have so many. But this is how it's going to be. Okay, let me count reverse cards because this is how it's going to go down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reverse cards. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upright cards. So that's like 12. 12 cards. So 6 for reverse, 6 for upright. You do the math, that's 12. But in this reading, it's like you are trying to do something impossible. How are you doing this impossible? What's your game theory? What's your decision? You know, you need to understand that everything will go into place. But you're balancing, you're doing whatever, you're trying to do all your best. But is it a good way of knowing what to do? Like, is it very perspectival? Like, is it very perspective of knowing what to do? Exactly. Exactly. Like, I'm not making this up. I'm not. Like, when I read the chariot card reversed, let me do that. Let me read that. Let me read that. Chariot reverse, right? Okay. Connect with your inner strength, willpower, and move forward. Your motivation comes from within, not from an external source. You cannot control everything. Sometimes it is best to loosen your grip. Yeah, exactly. And then when I look at strength on the next card, it says, you are a powerful source. You just need to connect with this inner power in a constructive way. Others may question your strength, but you are fierce inside. Yeah, so it's like you're trying to let others probably dominate you. But you're feeling like you're having anxiety. That's, I can tell, the Nine of Swords right there. You're doing something between the Seven of Swords that I don't know what to do. But my golly, like you need to act like there's nothing happened, but it is exactly the same. Like, let me look at the Seven of Swords. What the frick? You cannot do everything at once. You must prioritize what is important to you, even if it means letting others down. You need to put yourself first to get what you want. Interesting. But with the Ten of Swords reversed, that's just. Let's see. Reverse, right? Yeah. You're resisting change, painful endings, because you do not want to face up to what's really happening. It is time to rip off the bandage, get this over with, so you can start fresh. It's yeah. There's something wrong. There's something wrong, and what I mean is, just to let you all know, this is a time that you need to think positive. Okay? Because when I look at the six of reverse cards, you know, there's always something. And when you decide that, you need to just face your own reality. Face your own reality because, like I say, when you face your reality, you're facing your own reality. It's basically simple as that. Like when I look at the ten of swords that I just described you are not very happy. You're not. You know, you're not. You're letting others to dominate you. You're having anxiety. Like could be anxiety attack. You are, you're having less strength. Like there's something wrong in this picture. There's something wrong, and I know exactly what's happening. You're going through chaos, and chaos is a pain. Exactly it is. You have to decide of your own motivation skills. You have to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're doing something horrible. And it's not pretty. It's not. Because exactly the same. Exactly the same. Because when I look at this the right way, I'm not looking at this the wrong way. You have to put yourself into perspective. You need to look at yourself and think, okay, I got this. Like, you need to understand a way of knowing what to do. Exactly the same, only different. Anyway, before this reading goes, that's how it is. So this is you or this is them, it doesn't matter, but energies will switch. Okay? A few more, and then it'll be time. Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3, I think we're on to the third, and then we're going to do the fourth. Here we go. So we're going to do one card versus one card, but we're going to do that. This is a different reading. So we have the Hermit. That's interesting of that reading, and the Star. That's very good. Okay, so now we have these two. Now let's see. What's the opposite of the Star? Who is doing something with the Star? I'm going to do one. I'm going to do two. I'm going to do three. What's the opposite of the Hermit? Okay, so we're going to do this. It's very messy, but so we have the Hangman is upright. Four of Cups is upright. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting card. Someone's having good luck here. And the Hermit card have the Temperance is upright. The Fool is upright. And then we have Eight of Wands reversed. Okay. There's something interesting with this. Okay. What's the opposite of the Eight of Wands? The Sun. That's what we have. Okay, so the Sun card that we have. One more. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles is upright too. Okay, so this is how it's gonna be right now. Like the water signs are basically we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That's what we have. Then we have Earth signs. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Like we have absolutely that. So in the means of this, it's that you have to understand that there's always something that's happening around this. You're having good luck on one side, and that's what you guys are doing. The other one, it's when I look at the King of Pentacles, right now you're making money. That's awesome, but you're finding a soulmate. That's what it is. But others are trying to like the Eight of Wands reversed. If it was upright, it will represent like travel, but the Eight of Wands reversed, and I'm going to try to remember. Eight of Wands reversed. It's you may be resisting change, trying to stop the flow of energy, movement. This will only make things harder. So let go, be in the flow. If you have been feeling stuck, do things differently. New routines, vocations, activities, and get the energy moving again. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Exactly. Exactly the same. hmm Exactly. That's what you have to have. You have to have an engagement and knowing to be expected by this. Exactly knowing what to do. This is why that this is almost like a temptation. It's not like I'm not going to talk about a temptation like cats have temptations. No, 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 no. That's funny, but it's not. But anyway, the point being is that you have to have your own situation and saying, okay, I got this. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Because the Earth signs, when I look at them, and they have the Fool card, it's like they're acting like a fool. They're being a fool. But I'm not trying to say that to be rude or to be mean or not to do those things. But for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, you're having a wish fulfillment. You don't need restrictions. You're okay with that, and you having good fortune. That's basically you having good luck. But this is how it is right now. That's why you see this one way or another way, right? Exactly. And energies will switch day by day, night by night, morning, afternoon, evening, week by week, and year after year. And it could change over the next couple few days. That's why that this reading goes through from from January 21st all the way to February the 4th. It's basically a long one. But what I mean is that energies will switch as much as they can. It's like almost like vice versa. Okay, it's like you're changing the energies around, and it's kind of like cool about that. And that's why I see it that way. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Like exactly the same, right? And that's why it is. But just remember, it's exactly the same, but it's way different. It's it's almost like different accuracy. You know what that means? It's like accuracy is like you're speeding, but you're not. You're almost like doing the speed limit, only you're not. You're doing less than the speed limit, right? But anyway, back to my own sketch here. This is how it is. Just remember that everything can be good at the moment, but everything can change. And that's why it is, right? So anyway, in this situation that it is, this is how it is, okay? Exactly. And I'm not being mean or rude or anything. This is how it is. But anyway, this is like the third one. So this is how it is, how I'm trying to describe it to you. But I hope that you will pay attention. Exactly. You have to pay attention. And when you pay attention, you're knowing what to do. If you don't pay attention, well, then forget it, right? But no, no, no. Just, just understand the fact that you can do better than this. Okay? Exactly. All right, and this is one last one. And this is how it's going to be. All right, this is it. All right, here we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, And we have 4. Yeah. Right, so here we go. So we have the cups is upright. Page of Wands is reversed. Justice. Interesting. Okay. So we have the case. So basically it means that okay, good balancing. 7 of Wands. Interesting with that. Okay, so the world reversed. 6 of Wands. Wait. The Knight of Pentacles. That's very interesting. Knight of Pentacles. And last one. It's 3 of Cups is reversed. Or the 3 of Swords reversed, sorry. One second, it's hurtful. So we have fire energy versus water energy. Fire is we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Then we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's 6. Okay, so long story short, basically when I look at the fire signs, and then we have earth signs actually. So we have that, and then we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So we have at least 9. No, I don't know what to put this. Like I don't know what to say. It's like you're having justice, but there's page of wands. Some wands is reversed. Like I know how it is. It's like you have to sit there and think. But I'm not like surprised in this and think, okay, I got this. Like what's the use? Like what is the triangle loose? Like I don't know what to say. Look at that and look at that. What's the opposite of the 7 of Wands reversed? Oh, oops. Yeah, Queen of Swords reversed. What's the opposite of the World? Magician, yeah, yeah. Wait, there's something going on in this picture. Because someone's incomplete. Someone's heartbroken, I can tell. Like, I have no idea what's wrong with this. It's reversed. Oh, look at that. You can feel the stirrings of something new emerging within you, but you don't know how to turn it into action. You may be on an intense spiritual path, preferring to keep this journey private, personal, and intimate. Something's wrong in this picture. It's like someone's like very upset in this picture, and then someone's like walking away, and then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. There's something going on. You're allowing others to dominate you and show weakness, even you are strong inside, or you may be allowing your emotions to get the better of you. Reconnect with your inner strength to create positive change. Exactly the same. Exactly how it is. Like I'm not trying to stutter here, but I am a bit because there's something almost wrong with this picture. But as long as I can say this again, you need to put yourself into perspective. That's all I'm going to say. But before I must leave you, the only thing is that be brave, think positive, enjoy what's good for you. Because like I say, the energies are switching. It's not good. It's really not good. That's why it's very, very different. That's why it's very subtitle. It's very different. And all I'm going to say is very different. But before I go, just remember, things will change in the end. You just have to reorganize and do the best as you can. It's simple as that. You just have to get what you want. But it's hard. And I know it is. But before I just think of it, you need to have an open mind. You need to just step up the plate and know what you're going to do. That's what you have to do. But anyway, enjoy your time. Thank you for watching. And there's only one thing that you must learn. Stick to the plan. And it will be good. Alright? Thanks. Mhm.